Welcome back to Tech, Tesla and Trends. As I look at Tesla, one of the things that is very clear is their ability to innovate the industry, especially from a technological standpoint. And then from there to take that technology, and it is the seed for a larger trend that begins to build throughout the rest of the car manufacturing industries, or even the rocket making industries. So this is a core function that Elon Musk instilled into, or installed into, however you want to look at it, his companies. It's that innovative blend of no part's the best part, and come up with a new way of solving this. Make the problems go away. Be innovative along the way, and test it until you figure out how it's actually supposed to operate in a better way. This view of innovation is what makes Tesla. It's how they create a new product out of an industry that was relatively 100 years old and stodgy as all get out. Rarely did they even change in 5 years, other than a couple of pieces of plastic that they screwed on to the same exact body parts. This is something Tesla has created within the industry. Tesla created structural battery packs. Lo and behold, GM's, all of a sudden we're going to do structural battery packs. Tesla creates 4680 cells. Those begin to propagate across other manufacturers, including GM, who just switched from their infamous flammable pouch cells to a 4680 cell. This is part of the overall trend Tesla creates. It's an effect. As Tesla innovates, everybody else looks at him and goes, we're going to accuse that of being stupid, but you guys start working on that right now so that we don't look so stupid later when we actually adopt it, so that we can actually be more profitable and competitive with Tesla using the same technology that Tesla's using. This ideology of copy the leader is old as it can be. In fact, much of the products you find out in the world are copies of something that somebody else has done. Inline skates, rollerblades, anyone? I remember there was once a lawsuit about that whole, you can't call these rollerblades because rollerblades is the brand that innovated. Tesla doesn't necessarily play that game the same way. In fact, they encourage others to replicate what they're doing because their goal is not a higher profit at the end of the day. It's to transition the world to a sustainable energy platform or energy transport or energy storage device. It's part of transitioning the world into this more efficient fashion. Elon has a vision. That vision is not profits. This is something that so many people get wrong. They accuse Elon of being this billionaire bad guy that's, half supervillain. That's just not what it's all about for him. There's a reason he operates the way he does. It's a vision. It's a calling in his mind. The world can be transitioned to solar power and batteries. He believes that with every fiber of his being, so to speak. It is his goal that he has instilled into Tesla as a company. It is the vision that he has shared with all of us as shareholders, and for those that are on the sidelines and just don't understand what it's all about and assume that Tesla is just there for Elon's profitability, that's not why he did it. In fact, when he invested in Tesla and in SpaceX, he fully expected to lose every last dollar. That is a level of commitment that people don't have very often. This is leadership at its purest for Elon, creating a vision and driving that deeply into Tesla and into SpaceX and into his other companies, to be perfectly blunt. It is the way that Elon leads, is through principles. He teaches them how to innovate, and then he finds people who are able to grasp that vision and run with it. He empowers them to then work together and create more innovation. It is the way of Elon companies. Now, as we look at that, it creates that innovation, then creates that Me Too effect, and there's a trend that forms out of that technology that Tesla innovated. This is one of the reasons I call this channel Tech, Tesla, and Trends, because technology is only part of the equation, and the trend is only part of the equation. And Tesla, in many ways, is innovating across multiple areas of our entire economy. And that's a bold statement, but I think over the next 20 years, as you watch all of the little places where Tesla's fingers start to, or SpaceX's, or the Boring Company, or Neuralink, or whatever the next company is, Twitter for sure, once it's transitioned into the full power of what X will be, it is a matter of time for Elon's companies to trickle their way into the entire economy. And it's not that he's trying to take over the world. It's that Elon recognizes that there is a tremendous amount of inefficiency in the system that we currently have. And I believe that's actually one of the primary reasons for the whole Twitter debacle and deal. That the inefficiency of speech that was occurring when you have people that are seeking to put caps on what can be said and what can't be said. That is an inefficiency in a system. People need to be able to speak their mind and to be clear about what it is they're discussing. This is not simply a technology question. It's a foundational level of function. So as you look at all of this, where Tesla leads with technology, those trends will follow. When Tesla created its Giga Casting process, others are now adopting it. Whatever the next item of innovation that Tesla rolls out, others will adopt. That is the standard model that is occurring today within the auto industry. You either copy Tesla or you will be out of business. That is a hard and fast rule. You cannot continue business as usual in the car manufacturing industry, or for that matter, the car sales industry. And there's an article on that linked below about the anti-competitive processes that dealerships have engaged in. But anyways, that's a whole nother discussion. For now, I'd love to hear your comments below. Do you see how tech, Tesla, and trends are linked? Do you understand what I'm getting at in this with this channel? For me and my part, I'm certain that Elon knows what he's talking about. Feel free to subscribe and let others know. Join the comments and let's have a conversation. For now, have a good night.